What if there were a way for you to express your displeasure, your disappointment, your disapproval, your disdain, a dismissive attitude, or just utter contempt for someone or something without resorting to vulgar gestures or obscene language or profanity? Well, we know how to do that in Jamaica. I'm going to share with you how. And if you stick around till the end of the video, I'll share with you also a little addition to the Wagwan lesson that we had earlier. Stay tuned. Yaga broke it down for you. Atwa broke down. The way we do that in Jamaica, the way we show our disapproval, disdain, dissatisfaction, dismissive attitude, indifference, contempt for someone or something or a situation is by kissing our teeth. Kiss your teeth. It's called a paralinguistic speech sound, and it sounds like this. All right, and I'll explain a little bit more about how to create this sound in a minute. So this isn't something that's unique to Jamaica. When I was in college, my best friend in college from Tobago told me that they do a similar thing in TNT, Trinidad and Tobago, but they call it something a little different. They call it strups. Let me give you an example of how that works. So let's say you and I are friends and we're hanging out together, and I know that you are a Trump supporter, Donald Trump supporter, and you don't like Joe Biden. And as we're hanging out, something comes on the television, and I see Joe Biden, who you don't like, on the TV, and I say, "Hey, look, your buddy Joe Biden is on the phone, is on the television," and you look up and you go, and you turn away. And on the other side of the coin, let's suppose you are a Biden supporter and you don't like Trump, and I say, "Hey, look, your buddy Trump is on the television," and you look up and you go. All right, and that shows your contempt. That shows you're not interested. It shows that you don't care what he has to say, and it does so in a way that every Jamaican knows exactly what's going on in your mind. Let's suppose we're hanging out again, and I say to you, "Hey, look, your girlfriend Kim Kardashian has a new hairstyle," and you look and you say. And you have to make sure you do the cut eye. You cut your eyes as well. All right. So that shows again that you're not interested. Now it's done knowingly between friends. It's a joke on both sides. Both people are in on the joke. So I'm teasing you because I know that you're not a fan of this particular person or this situation, and you respond as the other half of the joke by kissing your teeth as well. So it's done in a sort of playful way for the most part. But because it is also a sign of contempt, you could use it seriously. So for example, because it is a sign of contempt, a child would not use it to an adult, to a parent. So let's suppose your mother or father says to you, "Hey, go clean up your room is a mess," and you go. Now that's something you would not do in Jamaica as a minor, as a child. Your parent would have a shocked response. "Hey, is what you just do? You just kiss your teeth after me?" And then, of course, the belt would follow as well. So it's not something that you would do, but it can be used both playfully as well as seriously as well. There's a similar sound in British English and in American English. In the UK, they would refer to it as a tut-tut. In American English, it's tisk tisk, tsk tsk. The way that Americans might use the tisk tisk is, as an example, someone says to you, "Hey, John just got arrested for selling marijuana," and you say, shows your disappointment. Or Mary just started her own OnlyFans channel, and you say, "Poor Mary." Or you might use it along with the finger wag. So you'll say like that. But we do something a little bit different in Jamaica. Now, the way you make the sound, it's made by putting your tongue on the back, on your hard palate, the area just above the back of your teeth. And then you withdraw it quickly and make that sound. But in Patois, in Jamaica, you start at the same place, but instead of pulling your tongue back quickly, you sort of keep it there and use the saliva in that area to create a longer sound. So instead of, it's so a different meaning, when we stretch it out like that in Jamaica. Now, if you do that correctly, if you do that in the right context, if you do that with the right gesture, and make sure you cut your eyes as well around your Jamaican friends, I am sure that some of them will believe that you are actually born in Jamaica. All right, so let me know how that works and leave some comments below. Now, as I promised you, I'm going to share with you a little bit of an addendum to the Wagwan video. In that video, when I was explaining how to use I shared with you a scenario where someone says, who steal my money? Who steal my money? Now, if you are a connoisseur of Patois, instead of saying, who steal my money, you would say, who thief my money, as in thief. So you use the word thief as a verb, who thief my money. All right. Now, as people say, there are levels to this. So that's an advanced lesson that we'll get to in the future. But that's your lesson for today. Let me know how that goes for you. And I will see you in the next video. I broke it down for you. Patois Brukdown.
Subscribe.
You know, hear what a man say.